The media promotes our LUSD in this episode, which has a lot to say to the general public. When the newest player enters, discusses, lists, and fires it inbound, it is coming. We will discuss how the XRP chart is set up. Where are we heading? From now on, people, the chart will be really basic. Without further ado, I have you covered. Relax and take a seat back. Let's get started. 100, 300, 324 Bitcoins. In the last 24 hours, it has increased by 1.86%, and in the last 90 days, it has increased by nearly 73%. 3,913 is the price of Ethereum. Over the last 90 days, it has increased by more than 66%, or 5.28%. Both USDT and USDC are trading at their respective currency pegs as XRP. Whatever term we choose to give it, it's similar to the correction that caused the flash crash to drop by $2.40. It has increased by more than 328 and about 2% in the last day. Yes, you heard properly. In the past 90 days, the price has increased by 328%, and in the last 30 days, it has increased by 203%. When we go back in time, namely to the week of Thanksgiving, XRP was still trading between 50 and 60 cents. This was a significant upward move that XRP had long been waiting for. The new XRP configuration and our projections for the 25-year cryptocurrency market cap of $3 trillion, $639 billion, are as follows. Since we intend to include the whole Web3 community, we are integrating a small amount with Telegram. They're all on Telegram when it comes to Web3. They despise this court. This court is more akin to a platform for gamers. I understand. Why not switch to Telegram instead of Discord, where we started? We will transport the people there, and it's never too late. On that account, we are also holding a giveaway. All you need to do is tag 3 people, and I'll go out of my way to make sure they appear in my post. That's all. Tomorrow, I'll choose the winner. A little bit more is being traded on by this TL. We discuss TL more than we ought to, but we're going to start covering it more thoroughly. As you can see, it's currently trading at 4 cents above 100,000 per day. When a fresh exchange occurs, particularly after the DEX has entered, it will blow up. A strong upward move is going to be made with this. I am telling you, folks, that I have called Curve, and you should listen to TL. I have made calls to Velo, HBAR, and Solana. You must listen. There is currently only one XRP. Therefore, you ought to receive a refund of those 9 XRP back into your account. Here, every little thing counts. Keep in mind that every little bit counts. Next, we have Rlust. On the live program last night, we discussed Rlust extensively. You see, it will rise. When it comes to stablecoins, Rlust will be a significant player. We are all aware of Tether's problems. As everyone is aware, Tether is printed out of thin air. Nobody even knows whether the backings they claim to have are real. They merely print money and support the Bitcoin price. Very, very easy. Everyone can see it. Since 2017, we've all been told that Tether would die a million deaths. As long as I've been in the room, anyway. The discussions about Tether and leaving have probably been going on for much longer. Nothing has happened to it. USDC is a respectable choice. Moving around and transferring is a real pain in the ass. That's what I will tell you now. I gave it a shot. It is not supported by many exchanges. Thus, Rlust is taking over. Many of the larger exchanges are beginning to ramp up and cover. Many of the most well-known blockchains are stating that we must add Rlust to our chain. Tron's Justin Sunday, how do we get Rlust on Tron? He asked when he first appeared yesterday. This stablecoin will be available on all of the major chains. When we examine the data and do the math, we find that Ripple is now minting USDC with 20% of their money reserves. When that mint happens, what happens to USDC? When 20% of the Ripple funds that are being invested to keep this thing tied to the dollar move from USDC to Rust, what happens to USDC? When individuals are attempting to transfer funds between exchanges and prefer not to use Tether due to the exorbitant costs and lengthy switching process on the Ethereum network, they will be transferring Rust between these exchanges. As you are aware, it will be listed on Coinbase, Gemini, and Crypto.com, among other U.S. exchanges. We are aware that Uphold is listing it right away. KuCoin is already on the horizon. We will acquire Binance and BitGet. Every other exchange will be sent to us. What do you think consumers will do when they want to transfer money and notice how much they will save by utilizing Rust? The answer is obvious. Since Rust can currently trade on both Ethereum and XRP, they will quit utilizing Tether and turn to it instead. I do not doubt that more networks will be added to that. Now keep in mind that adding Rust to the XRP ledger increases volume and liquidity while also aiding in the back-end burning of XRP. All of the XRP that is burned accumulates over time when we discuss how these transactions are increasing the volume by millions or even billions of XRP per day. Our supply of XRP decreases as more of it is burned. The price of XRP can rise in proportion to the amount of supply we have. This is a straightforward formula. Demand plus supply. Additionally, a lower supply will result in a higher demand, which will raise the price. We recently witnessed the current surge in XRP. We may even argue that the announcement and Rust approval came at the perfect moment. Or we might claim that XRP was ready for a correction because it recently surged more than 400% and tested its all-time high of $1.96 in 2020, which it managed to hold and recover to where it is today. What will the future look like for the XRP chart? Well, people, it's really plain and extremely easy. Credible Crypto posted this tweet yesterday, and I appreciate the way he writes it since it makes it extremely simple for someone who is not familiar with technical analysis charts to comprehend what is happening. It looks solid, he says. The orange zone box, which is in the $1.96 range, is where the new local demand was created. Is that zone being retested? For those seeking entry, he continued, it will be a nice lengthy opportunity. Ideally, we get something like this that is pictured, he adds. Here it is. As you can see, we were brought down by that dip into this small orange box that overlaps into the green below. We may have touched $1.92. Down there, no significant candles formed or closed. Thus, they are actually close to the all-time high of $1.96 in 2020. The rebound is visible. We reached the $2.40 range at which we are now sitting. What ought to occur next, then? Either are one or two things, actually. Either a push-up to the upside is imminent, or we will see one more correction back down and retest to confirm that $1.96 is the crucial zone that we will refer to as our new base or support. We will reach more than $3 XRP before that correction occurs. We can see that push-up, that moonshot where XRP is going to start moving into that $5 range after that correction as well. I absolutely believe that all coins will have a tremendous run and breakthrough in Q1 of 2025. In the first quarter, I anticipate that XRP will move between $4 and $8. And it doesn't stop there. The parabolic blow-off toppers, which will be released later in 2025, are still in our sights. At this point, we begin discussing a double-digit XRP. How much higher can we go? $10, $20, and $30. Right now, everything is on the table. I've been keeping track of everything and assigning each person a very particular number based on my end-of-year goals. My goal was just to increase the price over 75 cents, then reach the $1.50 range and take a brief break and retest. We significantly exceeded that, which is extremely optimistic and modifies the price objectives and forecasts for XRP. For those of us who own XRP, this is going to be one of the most thrilling bull runs. And, people, it's long overdue. Keep it in mind. Prepare yourself.